Hi, good morning. Welcome to Vermont Sun and Shade. So I've got my little finches right next to me here. And so you're seeing part of their cage. Maybe I can turn this a little bit here. But then you can't see me, so we'll just do this. So good morning. Thank you for being with me today. Well, we did get a little bit of snow. We got like 4 or 5 inches. And we had a beautiful neighbor who just cleared it all up, and in spite of not feeling well. So, you know, in this building, a lot of us haven't felt well past month. But I hope you're feeling well, and I hope, you know, the transition from fall to winter, a lot of times it really does kind of catch us by surprise. So I hope you're staying warm and rested. And I know I'm trying to do the same. Um, as it is, my back went out this past week too, and it's still healing. So we have to all really be careful. So with that, I wanted to share a couple things with you. Number one, before we get into this awesome article by Birds and Blooms, um, that I just all love their articles. They're so informative. I want to share with you this. I gotta be careful because they're gonna see it. This toy. I shared this with you when I got it, and it was deemed safe because it's all natural. So that's a really good thing. But I was watching my birds, and look what they did. They shredded this, and they were pulling it like so hard. They wanted to get these fibers out for their nest, and these fibers are so they're so strong, and they're rough, and not digestible. These are not these are. I saw Mashuki, the male, trying to get these off, and if they got them off, maybe they would have put them in the nest, but maybe they would have ingested them. So as it is, I'm a nervous wreck that they got any of that into their systems. So I looked up. I had to do a little bit deeper research on this. So I found out. So anyway, I already knew twine was not is not okay for them. It's just not. You can't, like, it will tangle. It's the same with string. You have to be really careful what you give them. So for their building nest materials, you can give them, what I've been doing is cutting up paper bags into very thin strips, and they love it. I put it in a box in there, and I also cut up paper towels. So those are fine also. String is not, people think it's okay, it's not. So string is not okay. But this particular toy, so when I bought this, I thought this was a raffia, and it very well may be raffia and straw. But this on the outside that they started to shred, and they could very well get some of that off, because you see this. I'm a fiber artist, so I know fiber, when it starts kind of going like that, like it's going from straight to kind of crinkly, it's getting ready to break. So if they get that in their system. Now the one good thing I did find out, that the thicker the thicker, because this is all natural, so this would be a thicker type of whatever this is. I don't believe it's straw, so I think it's some kind of jute twine, which I'm not happy about. But because it's a thicker natural, it's more apt not to hurt them, but it could still get tangled in their system. So I took it out, and I just wanted to show you that. Okay, I wanted to share. I don't know the brand or any of it, but I wanted to share with all of you who have little finches or you have little birds. You probably already know about the fact that jute twine or twine and like that will get tangled in your little bird's stomach. Okay, they can't digest that. So I took this out a couple days ago and they're totally fine. I'm thanking God because when I didn't realize they were pulling on it that hard and shredding it. You see it? You see these fibers like that? Those fibers tell you they're ready to break. Okay. That's what I know as a fiber artist. Anyway, so I wanted to share that. Now we'll get with the article. Oh, I love this article. Hopefully they don't see that. Um, okay, so this article is by Birds and Blooms. So what I'm going to do is move the camera, and I apologize, I am in a different room because I want to be with my birds, and I am in a healing process for my back. So I'm just not able to get everything and move everything today, but that's okay. We'll go through this article. This is super interesting. 10 shrubs and plants with red berries. So if you are in the holiday spirit, okay, and you love plants, come on along. You're going to love this. So the first one, oh, so this is one of 11. So this is what it looks like. And that is called the strawberry tree. Okay. So it's the strawberry tree is a slow growing evergreen shrub or small tree. And it's native to Western Europe and thrives in warmer climates. Excuse me, I'm drinking my coffee, and thank you for being with me today for a cup of coffee, guys. The glossy leaves, the white flowers, and the red berries, or drupes, that's what they call them, I guess, provide interest in every season. Harvest the fruit in autumn and use it as jams and jellies. I love that. Look, strawberry tree. So those are not your typical strawberries, guys. You know that, right? You see the shape of them? Strawberry tree. Okay, so that's one. If you're just jumping on board, guys, or you're scrolling, we're going through plants that have red berries to give you the holiday feel. This one's lovely. Bunch berry. Common in forests throughout Canada. Okay, so it's up where I am here. And I'm not in Canada, guys. I'm near it. In northern United States. This spreading ground cover is a great choice for gardens in cool climates. Okay, so this is called bunch berry. You see all the little bunches of berries? I've seen that. That's adorable. It's so uplifting too, you know? Features include glossy green leaves that transition to red and purple in the fall and small white flowers that give way to clusters of berry-like drupes that ripen in August and last until fall. Why we love it? Rabbits and deer steer clear of the plant. Well, I don't know why they would say that because we need to take care of nature, but okay. What's a rabbit and deer going to really do? I mean, I think it's good to have some vegetation to let our rabbits and deer actually feed on. But okay, this one, they don't like it. So there you go, bunchberry. Zones, oh, they give you zones 2 and 6. Okay. 3. So this is lingonberry. So that's what this looks like. Very pretty, huh? So creeping evergreen shrub forms dense mats, but it's not the leather-like oval leaves that make it popular. It's the red edible berries. So you know, if you're in the forest, okay, I don't know if you remember this story. about the young man, God bless his soul, went up to Alaska, and he went past a river when it was a gorge really, but it was empty at the time, and it was spring, and in the fall, near the fall there, it filled up, and he got caught, like he couldn't get on the other side of it, so he couldn't cross, and he was stuck really. So he stayed in, I guess he found some shelter, and he was living off plants. He kept a diary. You may know the story, it's a true story. And he did eat something that he thought was something else, but it didn't work. And I think so you do have to be careful, because look at these. These are edible. Who would know that? Like, I wouldn't chance it. These are not. Those are bunchberries. Anyway, so these are called lingonberry. You really have to know your wild foods before you eat anything. But they appear twice a year, the berries. And eaten raw, the fruits have a bitter taste, but they make an ideal replacement for cranberries when cooked. So, alternate moniker, Northern Mountain Cranberries. I guess that's what they're known as. Why we love it: lingonberries are super fruits, and they have the highest antioxidant content of all berries. So that's super interesting. So this is it, the lingonberry, for those of you interested. So I would have thought that'd be a red wild berry, but they're saying it's I guess it is in the wild, but you can cook it. Okay. So that's okay. Number 4, another red berry, is called the common winterberry. Look how beautiful that is. So it's low maintenance member of the holly family, and it's a deciduous shrub that grows well in moist and acidic soil. When crossed with pollinated winterberry plants, produce red berries. Oh, is that interesting? Because winterberry is yummy, isn't it? Now that I know you can have. That emerge in August and last through winter, giving strong interest after the leaves fall off. So why they love it? It's a host plant for pollinators, and it attracts more than 40 species of birds, guys. I know birds love mint leaves. So the most common berry eaters are cedar waxwings. That's what we have here. And I think I'm mixing them up for baby cardinals, but we do have large cardinals here. We definitely have thrushes here. Bluebirds, yellow-rumped warblers, woodpeckers, and northern mockingbirds, and American robins. So if you love birds, the common winterberry. I'm going to look for this and see if I can put it maybe outside on my porch for the holiday. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if there's any out there. Number 5. Okay, red chokeberry. We've heard of that. So you can see the leaves are not super green. They kind of red. So they're native to eastern U.S. The deciduous shrub has green leaves that transition to orange, red, or purple. Is that just beautiful? Or in the fall. And it produces clusters of white to light pink flowers. In the spring, how beautiful is that? And the bright red pear-shaped berries that appear in fall make the shrub popular for 4-season interest. Look at those berries, guys, and the leaves, just gorgeous. So this is why, oh, they don't say why we love it. Okay, so this is birds in bloom, guys. They say they love it because the plants produce pectin, rich red berries that make thick, sweet jams and jellies. So this is another edible. They also try growing back black chokeberry shrubs for berry-loving birds. So these are edible. Okay, those just lovely red chokeberries for those of you who are just joining us. The red chokeberries are one of 10 that we're reading through from Birds and Blooms of beautiful red plants and shrubs that you can have in your yard. A lot of these, they're saying, are four-season interest, or giving flowers and leaves and all different. Just lovely. Okay, so let's see what the next is. Number 6. And I'm sorry I keep moving this. I think it's causing some issues there. I'm trying to get it. Let me see if I can push this back and just get this a little steady. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Maybe a little better. Okay. So this one, ooh, those are different. Chinese evergreen dogwood. Are those lovely? Look at the design, guys. Okay, so this is another red berry plant. Let's see what it says about Chinese evergreen dogwood. The evergreen reaches 12 to 20 feet and it produces profuse, long-lasting white blooms in the spring. I've seen this. I know I've seen it. Oblong green leaves turn shades of purple in the fall. How beautiful is that? And the green fruits ripen to a rich red. Although the fruits are edible, their flavor is unappealing. But why they love it, it blooms later than native dogwoods, which extends the seasonal interest. So they're saying this is actually edible, and it's a beautiful red, and but they're saying that it's not appealing. So I'm just taking a bet on this. Many times in the Chinese or Asian, or recipes, they have ways to make the foods taste really good. I bet you there's an ancient Chinese recipe out there for Chinese evergreen dogwood berries to eat. So I'm gonna look it up, see if I can find one. Okay, so the next beautiful red berry shrub or plant, number 7, is called American holly. There you go. We know that one. So the American holly is an iconic red berry that appears between September and December. And it's nice and glossy, spine-tipped with green leaves, spine-tipped green leaves. The evergreen is popular as a holiday decoration. So this one we know in America, right? You stand under the mistletoe, which is the holly. And yeah, it's often called Christmas holly, and both male and female plants are required to produce the hallmark berries. Interesting. Why we love it? The trees can reach up to 60 feet tall. I have never seen a 60-foot tall holly, but it makes holly bushes ideal privacy in hedges. So did you know that? I had not a clue. Interesting. Okay. Number 8. So number 8 is called the silver buffalo berry. Never heard of it, and I never saw that, I don't believe, but it's gorgeous. Look at that, guys. Is that just gorgeous? So for those of you scrolling, we're looking at red berries by Birds and Blooms that you can have to decorate for the holiday. Red berry plants. So the silver buffalo berry, the leaves drop in the fall, revealing silver-toned branches. That must be gorgeous. Female plants produce sour pea-sized red fruits, and the plant reaches about 12 feet and has a tendency to form thickets and tolerates both drought and moist soils. That's really good to know, right? That's really good to know. I'm taking a note of that one. Why we love it. The fruits are actually stone fruits that can be eaten fresh or used in baked goods. Wow, I'm surprised so many of these can actually be eaten. I always deem most of them poisonous, so silver buffalo berry. Okay, number 9. Look at this one, guys. Look how gorgeous that is. That would make a beautiful postcard, huh? Oh, look at that. They're giving us a big picture of that one. Bear, berry, cotton, Easter. I bet you bears eat it. Let's see. These plants grow just a foot tall, but spread up to 6 feet wide, forming thickets. Green leaves transition to shades of reddish browns or purple in the fall. The bearberries, a food source for birds and bears, there we go, last from summer through winter. And why birds and blooms love it? Because it can be grown in containers, making it an ideal patio plant. Now that's what I was looking for through this list. And they were giving us mostly shrubs, but check this out. I would love to get this one. I guess this is the one I would get. Bear, berry, cotton Easter. Oh, do I love that name. Okay, so bears. So the thing is, if you're going to have this on your porch, I guess the bears, so the bears kind of went in late in Vermont into hibernation because they were out like as early as just a few weeks ago. So I believe they must be in hibernation now. But if these plants are on your porch and you're looking for the birds, granted, you may get the bears. So just be aware of that one. Okay, number 10. Oh, look how beautiful these are. That's gorgeous. Red Lake Currant. Oh, it's a currant. I think of a bear, I think of raisins, don't you? When you see the word currant. So for those of you just scrolling through, we're looking at red berry plants by Birds and Blooms for the holiday. So this one, the leaves are aromatic. Oh, I love that when crushed. And the abundant clusters of red berries have a tart flavor, making them very popular for a range of culinary uses, including preserves and pies. It can take up to 5 years for these deciduous shrubs to reach their full fruit bearing potential. Well, look at them though. They're absolutely gorgeous. Birds and Blooms love it because these plants with red berry are attractive to birds, but rabbit resistant. Well, what do the poor little rabbits eat? Okay, number 11. Look at this. There's a bird, so we know that the birds are going to love this, whatever it is. Bonus berry plant picks. Oh, okay, they're giving us even more berry producing shrubs to grow. Oh, they're just giving us a list, an added list for plants for us to grow. Okay. American mountain ash, butcher's broom, service berry, spotted laurel, and wild coffee plant. Huh. The wild coffee plant kind of has me interested. Let me see if we can find out more about the wild coffee plant, guys. I'm sorry. I can't spell today. There. Wild coffee plant. Let's see what that is. A wild coffee. Wild coffee. Can you make coffee from wild coffee plant? So the wild coffee plant, The seeds can be roasted and used as a caffeine-free coffee substitute, but do so with caution as some sources suggest the brew may induce a headache. Okay, so this is why we've got to be so careful with really know what we're doing with plants. Anyway, so I just wanted to share this with you today. And what's your favorite red berry plant that we reviewed today? Whoops, sorry. We'll just do a quick recap for those of you going through. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah. So this one is strawberry tree. That's kind of one of my favorite because it produces the flowers, right? White flowers and red berries. It just sounds lovely to me. Plus you can eat them. Strawberry, different type of strawberry, but strawberries. Strawberry tree, bunch berries, lingonberry, common winterberry. This is one of my other favorites for me in the list. I like the winterberry leaf on there, that you can crush it and it's aromatic. This is the red chokeberry. This is the Chinese evergreen dogwood, so I'd like to find out more about that one. Because this one's edible too. So, and makes a really beautiful, beautiful tree. I'd like to do this one in bonsai. I don't know. You can do many, many of them in bonsai. Anyway, this one is American holly. And if you didn't know, we were reading this, and the American holly, what did they say? It can grow up to 60 feet. If you didn't know, the American holly, that's our mistletoe plant. The shrub, can grow up to 60 feet. That's 60. I never knew that. So this one, for recap, is silver buffalo berry. So the branches are silver when, it's everything falls off and it's getting ready to rejuvenate. And these are the bearberry cotton Easter. So this, to me, I really love this too, because the bears and the birds will eat this. So, and this goes 6 feet across, they said, but only like a foot high. That's lovely. And I love that it feeds our wildlife. I love that. So this one takes years to mature. It's called Red Lake Currant. Okay, so that's beautiful too. This one, oh, and then this was the bonus they gave us of plant picks. So blooms and berry, I'm sorry, be okay. Birds and blooms, berry plants that they love are the American mountain ash, butcher's broom, silver's berry, spotted laurel, and wild coffee plant. So anyway, guys, I hope that gives you some inspiration for the holidays. And if you want to look over this article and take a closer look at these beautiful red berries, check it out at Birds and Blooms. And just do birdsandblooms.com, and the title is Top 10 Shrubs and Plants with Red Berries, and it's by Jody Helmer, reviewed by Melinda Myers, and fact-checked by Kristen, let's see what the last name is, Kristen Schrader, and this was last updated October 7th, 2024. So with that, you have an absolutely beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Love and light.